Yes, I'm particularly disturbed about this madness uh, on this, what should I say, theatrics coming around this particular incident. Fijian Elections Office has already ensured that the law is complied with, and that whilst we were doing so, the parties went ahead and made the complaints themselves. Particularly National Federation Party. I think that's the Fiji Times headline today, isn't it? Fiji Times journalist is here. Is that the headline, right? So, if the Fiji Times has already referred, if the National Federation Party and Fiji Times both same pretty much, if the National Federation Party has referred the matter to FICAC before the registrar completed the actions that were required, that's the end of the matter. It's with FICAC. It is all going to FICAC. You complain, I complain, he complains, she complains. It's all going same place. What's the theatrics about? I mean, there is today's front page is a whole front page, page 2, page 3, FLP, NFP, all crying about one incident. Why isn't it referred to FICAC? It's already with FICAC. That's where it ends. It's with FICAC. It's with FICAC. What do you want? Do you want me to walk to FICAC and say, here's one more letter? It's already with FICAC. End of story. Isn't it? If it was not with FICAC and I was not sending the referral myself, of course then the theatrics would be a little bit more entertaining. But this is, I think it's no news there for Fiji Times, so they went with front page, second page, third page, fourth page. Probably they would fill the whole paper with this. But it's with FICAC. An end of story. Would you like to say something else about that?
So do you think that the SEO should be referring the matters to FICAC irrespective of the complaints being filed by these parties? Because, I mean, you have the mandate to do that.
No. Any member of public can make a complaint to FICAC. If a matter is already with FICAC, you hold the ear this way, you hold the ear that way. It's still holding the ear. So, once again, the question is, it's a matter that is already with FICAC. I know it's with FICAC because I was copied in the complaint from National Federation Party, Fiji Labour Party, both of them. So it's done. And even today I have seen, after the matter has been referred to FICAC, comments coming in the newspaper with huge photos of individuals from these two parties making more threats and allegations against other entities when they should just let FICAC do their job. Similarly, Manua Kami Kamida continues to repeat and repeat and repeat things that he doesn't understand. The process is that they are being referred to FICAC. After that, they give all their explanations and excuses and evidence and everything to FICAC. That's the prosecuting agency. It's not the adjudicating agency. If there is a prima facie breach which is established, it goes to FICAC for investigation. FICAC is not the court, which is what Mr. Kamikamida completely ignores. And the bandwagon of the media goes right on top of the trail. Ladies and gentlemen, please understand the electoral justice system. FICAC is the prosecution agency. Before they prosecute a matter, they will determine based on the evidence and the law and their findings whether a charge can stand or not. Thereafter, FICAC will decide to charge or not. Then it will go to court. The court will decide whether the person is guilty or not. That is the justice system. The Fijian Elections Office is just a mere complainant agency. We are the regulators. If we find that there is a probable breach, we give it to FICAC. If we find that more information is needed before we determine that there is a probable breach, that's what we do. You have completely ignored the fact that people have now come back and said, oh, we got the receipt changed. Because 9 months later or 6 months later, we realized that, oh, the receipt was not correct. All these things are happening after the complaints. Facebook posts deleted, videos removed. And yet the media completely forgets to ask those questions. Instead of stopping, pausing and asking these questions, the media has just simply become a microphone and speaker and amplifier. Yet again you have not seen your role in this. Pause and ask the question. Vijay Narayan has been asking me questions on Rock the Vote from this February or March, whenever it started. Yet I have not seen a single article from Vijay Narayan bringing out the investigative journalism that it should based on the questions I have already received from him. I bet he hasn't even asked the same questions to Linda Dambuya, who has now admitted to be the creator, funder, facilitator of Rock the Vote. I bet he hasn't. And if he has, what is the answer? Publish it. On Sunday, various allegations and defamatory statements have been issued. Simply because the person has repeatedly been found not being able to understand how the justice system works. Yet the media is the amplifier and the speaker for this kind of information. Yet the media does not see that this person basically does not understand it. Does not understand it. The basic tenets of how the electoral justice system works is completely ignored. Yet we have the media reporting it. And Stanley Simpson always says, yes, we report whatever people say. But I beg to differ. I think you need to evaluate whether what this person is saying is actually correct. And how do you do that? You just look at what the law is. This is where I am asking, where is the CFL's questions around Rock the Vote that they were asking me since the organization was formed until now, and they have not reported on it. It has not come out. And then I'm reading newspaper articles that says I am being attacked for referring a person to FICAC. So tomorrow, is this an attempt to stop people from actually executing their roles? When the Fijian Elections Office said, if you want to go to the pettiness, listen to this one. Someone said they made a 50-page complaint. We said we counted 2. And they are arguing in the media around how many pages of complaints they have made. So what they do? They change the word complaint to dossier. I've submitted a 50-page dossier. Do not become the entertainment. This is my message to the media. You have a role to play in the election, and it is becoming an entertainment. This is high time. The writ could be issued any day, and the Fijian Elections Office is urging the media to become more diligent in the work you do. One point is, if a matter has already been referred to FICAC, the media is still running around and saying, why don't you refer, why doesn't he refer? Do you want 20 complaints to go to FICAC? If one is already there, FEO has said the complaint is already with FICAC. We will not make any more statements on this. Fiji Times repeats question. So and so has said this, so and so has said this. But the matter is already with FICAC. It is there. If it was not there, then of course whatever FLP is saying and all that, then you have some point in it. But the ship has sailed.